I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family, credit cards and the scammers, getting the licks in the band, legacies.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy McGavin coming back at you yet again with another tips, tricks, and tuning tutorial video. Today I'm coming at you with one that was by request from a person on YouTube. Specifically asked me to do a 100 ADH tune on the Nomad GT. I have not had a 100 ADH tune on the Nomad. I've been running around on a 90s tune just because I enjoyed it. So I did switch it over to 100 and tweak a couple of things to make it work. So this car will also work on 90s with very minimal tweaking. Actually, it's just lowering horsepower and a little tire pressure. But that being said, we're going to jump right in. First, you're going to go to the mods and put the ultimate kit on as always, and a body kit. You can run whatever body kit you want. They say it doesn't matter. Again, I say this in every video. I believe that it does matter. I feel the difference when I change it. Maybe it's a mental thing. I don't know. I run this body kit. You want the exact same setup as me. Not quite finished with this livery yet, so no judging. Then we jump over to the dyno stand. And this is the point where you're going to want to pause the video, skip through, put it on your car, write it down, whatever you got to do there. We're going to go through this kind of quickly, and then I'm going to take it for a test drive real quick, and that'll be that. So, front spring length is 8, rear spring length is 8, front spring stiffness is 115, rear spring stiffness is 65, front damper fast bump is 4900, rear damper fast bump is 3150, front damper fast rebound is going to be 6300, rear damper fast rebound 4050. Front damper bump 6300, rear damper bump 3600, front damper rebound 7000, rear damper rebound 4500, front toe at 0.99, rear toe negative 0.32, front camber negative 443, rear camber negative 2.76, front anti-roll bar is an 80, rear anti-roll bar is a 100. 10 on the caster, 55 on the Ackerman angle, and a max steering angle of 64 degrees. 18-inch on the wheels, 265s in the front and rear, that way it fits into my comp classes. If you're running money comps, it's got to be on, for A, it's got to be on 265, sorry, for Pro, it's got to be on 265s, no more than 800 horsepower, no more than a 35% profile. So we did run with the 265s at 190/50, front wheel adhesion is 100, rear wheel adhesion 100, front wheel track is 10, rear wheel base is 3, and tire profile 35, fitting into that category again. As you can see, I've got mine dummied down to 800. I think this car, most cars, run better between 4 to 6, 6 to 8. Those are my two favorite ranges, and I've got two different gear sets that you'll notice in my videos I use a lot for those two different ranges. And 6 to 8's my favorite. Anything over 8 is kind of overkill, but to each their own. So this setup, engine tune is 5%, max torque is 5200, rev limiter is 8765, turbocharger is a yes, and turbocharger air pressure at 1.6, what puts it right at 800 horsepower at 564 foot-pounds. On the transmission, diff lock at 90, final drive, here they come, 325, 310, 2.0, 180, 160, 140, 130. Brakes, again, I've got more and more questions coming in on the YouTube videos. Brakes are a personal preference. Run whatever you like. It doesn't ruin the tune or anything about the car. I like the ABS on at around 3000 torque, push towards the front 60 to 65%. It helps me in the way that I slide up on people and kick my rear end out towards them to match their angle without locking up the front brakes and skidding into them or washing out towards the outside of the track. I understand that you can do that exact same thing by lowering your brake torque to 15 to 1600 and setting it at 70% brake bias to the front and turning the ABS off. Again, it's personal preference. You're achieving the same thing. So run it how you want it and whatever feels comfortable. Let's jump in and take a test drive. I do stream every day on Twitch, twitch.tv/McGavinFPS. Make sure you come check us out and drop a follow. Catch some doors with us. car is really, really fun. I don't know why I never put hundreds on it and messed with it. Probably because I'm not a Supra fan, and I just don't like hearing all the comments about Supras anytime someone uses one. But pretty good car, guys. Really check it out. I mean, it throws good angle. I'm talking, I'm not paying attention, sorry. I do that about once a video and you'll notice. Throws good angle, holds good angle. Throw wide corners if you want. So yeah, I mean, can't complain about the car. Does everything you want it to do. Even you 360 fans out there. Just like it should. Again, that high Ackerman angle makes it really easy to do 360s. I use the brakes on that one, but I'm fairly confident that you wouldn't even have to use the brakes on this car if you just had a high enough speed. 4th gear like this, maybe 5th gear. We'll try it here in a second. Try 4th. You could probably just crank it out. A slow 360, but you can crank it out without even touching the brakes. The brakes are just going to flip you around faster, so. Alright. Now, that does it for that portion of the video. I'm going to hop out real quick. I'm going to throw some 90s on her. I'm going to dummy this pressure down to about 120. I think that's all I changed. No, I didn't. Alright. Down to 1.2 there. So all we did was go 90s, we dropped the tire pressure, and we took that down to 1.2, which got it down below sub 700. And now this car should work pretty decently on 90. I don't know why that just happened. I guess I backed out instead of... Alright, sorry about that, guys. It'll take just another second. Thanks for sticking with me. There we go. Got your 90s tune rolling around just like your 100s tune. Slightly slower on how fast you move around the track just due to the 90s, but still handles exactly the same. Alright. And that's it. That's gonna do it for the Nomad GT. Make sure you check it out. It's awesome on 100s. See, I mean, it's really awesome on 100s. It's awesome on 90s. So check it out. Let me know what you think. If this video helped you, if you're using the tune, obviously like, subscribe. Make sure you got that notification bell on. That helps me so much, and it makes sure that you'll never miss a tune. As stated in prior videos, I've got several already up if you haven't seen them. And if you have, you know that I'm going to be doing every single car, at least on 90s and 100s. I'm debatable on 110s and 120s because I don't really use those and it's not my deal, and I think those are for time attack. But that's personal preference. We won't go there. I'm not going to have that argument. So thank you guys for stopping by, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if